Hey everybody, what's up? Rick Poulin here. This video is an update of a video that was produced and published back in August of 2022, where I was traveling through Maine and New Hampshire and Vermont. And while traveling through Hardwick, Vermont, I stayed at the Inn by the River in Hardwick, Vermont. And just recently found out that the following year, in 2023, the Inn by the River was devastated and completely demolished by the Lamoille River flash flood event. The video pictures you are seeing here is the Inn by the River, where I always bring my drone along and kind of capture the area that I'm staying at, just because I enjoy seeing views from above. And right behind the inn is the Lamoille River, and as you can see, it's a nice little place to stay. It's a beautiful place in Vermont. It has a fireplace area in the back right by the river, and this was the river before the flood back in 2022. A year before the flooding event here in Hardwick, Vermont. Very sad, because the proprietors were very friendly folks. They had a young son who was interested in the drone, and they were just a very kind family. And so sad that a year later, back in the summer of 2023, Hardwick, Vermont had the Lamoille River flood event. Here I'm crossing a fairly new constructed bridge that was damaged as well, as you'll see in the local and national news. So sit back, and if you did not see the original published video in August of 2022, you're going to see a little bit of what it looked like from this original post here, and then of course the local news and the national news event about the flood of the Lamoille River through Hardwick, Vermont. Very sad event.
Building a business that was not just a business, but part of the economic recovery of that region around Hardwick. Or to see with the pride of a former mayor who loves new infrastructure assets, the brand spanking new bridge that was part of the gravel trail that we saw, that was torn in half by the power of those floodwaters. It's a reminder of the extreme nature of the weather events that are happening more and more often, and the human impact of what happens here. Of course, it's important to note that Vermont has endured two storms that would be called once-in-a-century events in the span of just 12 years. It feels like every few weeks we see a new flood, storm, heat wave, drought. It's not lost on me that our skies are hazy because of wildfires that are of a nature and severity that should not be an annual event, and yet here we are. Americans are seeing the results of climate change with our own eyes and dealing with the consequences. And the idea of programs like Protect is to build smarter and to prepare this infrastructure for the future. We don't have time to get caught up in political and ideological debates about this. It is upon us now, and we need to respond now.
The owners of a Hardwick Inn are still trying to grasp the fact their business is mainly in the Lamoille River. Other business owners are depending on community support tonight. Fox 44's Sam Israel is in Caledonia County.
Hardwick, a town built on the Lamoille River, is always susceptible to flooding. While downtown Hardwick roads showed little signs of the flood, other areas did. In just a matter of hours, the Inn by the River became the inn in the river.
We're just kind of in shock. God's taking care of us. He always has. He always will. But we're just trying to figure out what happened, you know.
Frida Hollier estimates the hotel suffered around $500,000 in damage.
It's sad to see this place because it was like up and coming, and like I started seeing like more cars parked here. It was like just a nice place to be, and it's just sad to see it go.
Local restaurant favorites such as Hardwick House of Pizza are also hurting, but community members are prepared to offer what they can.
It's a family-owned business. They're down there currently cleaning up, just all hands on. I brought some fans for them.
Emergency shelters like the one at Hazen Union High School are also available. We're just a few miles down the road from the heart of Hardwick, where on the day of the flooding, officials say that the river was so strong and the current going towards this road made it strong enough to ultimately break parts of this road, leaving this road closed for multiple days. That section of Route 15 connects Hardwick to Danville. Crews managed to open one lane of traffic there starting Wednesday night. In Hardwick, Sam Israel, Fox 44 News.